chapter, Born Voice. This chapter is about Kalpana Chawla. She was an Indo-American astronaut, engineer, and the first woman of Indian origin to go to space. She is regarded as the national hero in India. This chapter begins with the saying of H.W. Longfellow, which means success is to be measured not so much by the position the one has reached in life, by the obstacle which they have overcome. Now, look at the explanation of the chapter. Upon taking a small step onto the surface of the moon in 1969, Neil Armstrong uttered what would become one of history's most famous one-liner. When she stepped into space, not once but twice. Yeah. When she means Kalpana Chawla. When Kalpana Chawla stepped into space, not once but twice. It proved to be a real leap for womankind, especially for the Indian women. Chawla was the first Indian woman to fly in space. It was a leap bridging the gap between the impossible and the possible. No one can cross the great deep narrow in two short steps, but she did such impossible work. Just like the name she chose, Kalpana was a highly creative and imaginative child. It means the name of Chawla means the highly creative, imaginative child. On summer days, while her family slept on the roof of their small house, the little girl would stay awake for hours to watch the twinkling star in the night. She decided her name Kalpana because it means imagination. Since her childhood, she preferred to sketch and paint aeroplane than dress up her Barbie dolls. It means she used to draw and paint the aeroplane, not the dress up of Barbie dolls. While her friend drew mountain, forest and river, on being asked to draw scenery, Kalpana would draw colorful aeroplanes flying amidst clouds. She also loved making aeroplane model in her craft classes. A close friend remembered that Chawla often spoke about traveling to Mars as being her greatest ambition. As part of her first mission, Kalpana traveled 6.5 million miles in 252 orbits of the Earth, minutes and logged 376 hours and 34 minutes in space. becoming the first Indian origin woman in got to space. So students, it was the explanation of the first page. Now I am going to explain the second page. Look at the second page. Born in Kurnool, India on July 1st, 1961, Chawla was the youngest of 4 children. The name Kalpana means idea or imagination. Hardworking and focused, Kalpana was a good student who enjoyed subjects like English, Hindi and geography. Other than dancing, she also enjoyed cycling, running and playing badminton. Now next paragraph. She graduated from Tagore School, Kurnool in 1976. Kalpana decided to pursue her dream of an engineering career. Her father was not in favor of Kalpana doing engineering as he believed that it was not a suitable career option for his girl. But Kalpana was determined to become a flight engineer, and for that an engineering degree was essential. This led on to a Master of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering from Texas University in 1984. In 1988, Kalpana completed her doctorate in aerospace engineering from the University of Colorado. Chawla enjoyed flying, hiking, backpacking and riding. Her passion for flying began very early in life. It means she was very passionate about flying. Ever since she was a child, Kalpana was fascinated by aeroplane and flying. Such was her love that she used often go to local flying. After pursuing her engineering, her brother Sanjay had enrolled himself in the Kurnool Flying School. During a break from studies, Chawla went with her brother to the flight school. Her father refused her to fly. Then her brother Sanjay had given her some valuable advice that everyone fight their own battle. Yeah, really student, we all have to fight our own battle. No one can take risks for you. Yeah, really no one can take risk for you, for anyone. You have to fight your own battle. As a result of her brother's advice, she enjoyed flying aerobatic and the tail-wheel aeroplane. Her inspiration to take up flying was J.R.D. Tata, who flew the first male flight in India. It means her inspiration to take up flying was J.R.D. Tata, who flew the first male flight in India. After finishing school, Kalpana pursued a course in aeronautical engineering at Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh. She had a firm determination to be an astronaut. She got this greet from her father, Banarshi Das Chawla, who had to flee Pakistan during the partition. Rakesh Sharma was the first Indian to go into the space, and Chawla was the first Indian woman to fly in space. Now, just look at the page number 54. Now I will explain page number 54. Kalpana Chawla earned her Master of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering from University of Texas Arlington. Don Wilson said that he remembered Kalpana as initially being a quite rather shy, very young lady, somewhat intimidated by her surroundings. But she quickly adapted to life in the US, and he, Wilson, came to know her as a high-spirited, talented, highly motivated person with a burning desire to excel. Chawla's career with NASA began in 1988 when she went to work for the Ames Research Center in California. After that, she got married Jean Peter Harrison, who was a flight instructor drawn towards him probably because of her fascination. Selected by NASA in December 1994, Kalpana Chawla reported to the Jones Space Center in March 1995 as an astronaut candidate in the 15th group of astronauts. After completing a year of training and evaluation, she was assigned as crew representative to work technical issues for the astronaut office. In November 1996, she was assigned as a mission specialist and a prime robotic arm operator on STS-87. She flew on STS-87 in 1997 and STS-107 in 2003 and has logged 30 days, 14 hours and 54 minutes in space. Now, the last page I am going to explain class, page number 55. Look at the page number 55. The STS-107 mission ended abruptly on February 1st, 2003 when Space Shuttle Columbia and the crew perished during entry 16 minutes prior to scheduled landing. STS-107 Columbia from January 16 to February 1st, 2003. The 16-day flight was a dedicated science and research mission, working 24 hours a day in 2 alternating shifts. She crew successfully conducted approximately 80 experiments. The STS-107 mission ended abruptly on February 1st, 2003 when Space Shuttle Columbia and her crew perished during entry 16 minutes prior to scheduled landing. In her last interview To the press, Chawla said that she was not born for one corner. The whole world is my native land. She said, whole world is her native land. Means the whole world is her native land. The family and the surrounding community were mostly folk who had come to the area after partition. Most of them without the family and the family and the surrounding community were mostly folk who had come to the area after partition. Finally, she became the first Indian or Indian American to in US space shuttle. She made history by becoming the first Indian born woman. You could not lose by working hard, and everyone seems to follow that rule. In the same interview, her message to Indian children was, the journey matters as much as the goal. So student, it was the explanation of the chapter. Thank you.